Hello, good people. My Pisces. You guys are going to be the last reading I do today. The rest will get done tomorrow. I am doing inner child reading for Leo season, as Leo represents the child of the zodiac. So we're going to figure out what your inner child is trying to tell you this month. This will apply to your sun, moon, rising, and your Chiron. Okay. So, your first card out was the Three of Cups, my good people. Your second card out was the Seven of Wands. And then you got great cards towards the end. Love these. Your underlying energy is Ten of Pentacles, okay? And your Wisdom of the Oracle card is Soulmates. Never pulled this card ever before. So that's super cool. All right, so we're going to get started. So with this Three of Cups being here, I feel like in your household, there could have been a lot of drinking, a lot of partying. Like, okay, so boom. It's a lot of scenarios, so walk with me. Ooh, what is this underneath my nails? Sorry, guys. I had a damn Twix and got a little critical. All right. Anyway. For my people, some of my Pisces placements, your house could have been the party house. Like, there was always music playing. There were always people coming over. And when you have houses like that, it's very, let me say this. Children, unattended children are prone to be preyed on. So, I'm getting a little sad. If that is something that happened to you, Pisces, I'm so sorry about that. Make sure that you are seeking out therapy and all the different things. Whew, get a little sad, okay? So I feel like that's a big deal for a lot of my Pisces placements. Your house was a party house, and, maybe your dad or your mom, they were somewhere drinking, and people that were like in the house could have been a family member, could have been a family friend. They preyed on maybe you, or maybe preyed on your sibling, or maybe you took, maybe you were subjected to it because you didn't want your siblings to be, preyed on. Whew, which is very heavy, okay? Also, I can see that, like, either you come from a long line of alcoholics, so maybe the matriarch, so maybe the mother side of the family has a long line of family members that were alcoholics. When we get down to alcoholism, basically the root of alcoholism, I guess that's what you call it, or alcoholics, is shame. They feel shamed about something, okay? There are many things that can bring shame onto a person. Not living up to what their parents thought they would be, right? You got to carve out and create your own idea of who you want to be, because so many people live for their parents' validation. Sexual trauma can create shame. Maybe making a lot of making a lot of like bad choices, like, selling drugs, pimping women, pimping whoever, that can lead to shame. Treating people poorly, and not apologizing about it, that can lead to shame. It's so many things that can lead to shame, okay, baby? Just Google it. But I get the sense that if you weren't someone that lived in a party house, you come from a long line of alcoholics. Maybe it was the women in your family that would be alcoholics. Maybe it was the men. Maybe it was a mixture. I don't know. With this being said, your inner child wants you to know, when you have a problem, you do not have to resort to alcohol. Alcohol is a form of escapism. Escapism is a form of avoidance. we know that when we try to avoid something, it just becomes like a bigger, just looming shadow over you. So it's best to just deal with it. For my people who, as soon as you're sad, you go and grab a bottle of liquor, that's not going to fix it, okay? And that will have it where you're feeling like those will, let me say this, for my people who are always just, grabbing alcohol when they're sad, what if you're sad often, then that might start to feel like depression. We don't want you to feel that. We want you to feel happy, fulfilled, thriving, alive, successful, abundant, all the things. And when you have that spirit of depression on you, you can feel like nothing is attainable. So we want you to just get on up out of that, okay? We're not claiming depression, okay? Just say, I'm experiencing sadness. Maybe it's a very long episode of sadness because you are running from past feelings of grief, okay? If you have not properly mourned someone and you say, oh, I'm depressed. Yeah, okay. There are people who are clinically depressed, but we don't want to just, wake up and say, oh, I've been sad for 2 days, I'm depressed. No, stop claiming that. Stop claiming that. Just say, I'm experiencing sadness from unresolved grief, okay? Unresolved sadness, people not showing up for me not having community, okay? So, yeah, that's what this 3 of Cups is. So, yes. Okay, I got a little deep on that one. Also, all right, your inner child, 7 of Wands, okay? I feel like you may have like anxiety when it comes to how you take action in the world. You may just overthink, like, oh my goodness, this is going to happen. I just get the feeling of someone being just overwhelmed with their thoughts, and these are things that probably not even going to happen. It's just because you are fearful of maybe there being a repeat of what happened in the past, certain obstacles that you came across. I feel like just wipe that out of your mind. Hope for the best, be optimistic about, about what's to come, okay? And then your underlying energy, 10 of Pentacles. So I think deep down inside, your inner child wants that sense of stability, wants partnership, wants to create a legacy, and you have to determine, what does legacy mean to you? Does that mean having land to pass down on to your kids or your nieces and your nephews? Does that mean you have a business that you're passing down to your family, okay? I feel like Pisces, they're thinking about creating like generational wealth. That's the thing for my Pisces. And your Wisdom of the Oracle card is soulmates. So I feel like for some of my Pisces placements, I feel like you and your parent or you and your sibling, you guys are soulmates. Like, you just get each other, you click. If you find that, you just rock with a certain parent more than the other, you guys could have been soulmates in a past life, right? You could have been your parents' mother or father, and they could have been your child, right? And then you guys reincarnated in this life, and there were lessons that you both had to learn, okay? So that concludes the Pisces reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.